Hello, good morning, everybody. My name is Ashley Purvis, and I am with Iron Recovery and Wellness Centers in downtown Toms River. We are right off of Main Street, so we are accessible and close to the bus station. We are currently working with our new clinical director, Aubrey Hunt. So all of our programs are new and exciting, and she has offered new models for our IOP and OP. So we are currently offering intensive outpatient and outpatient services to both adults and adolescents. Currently, we are servicing children as young as 14. We have connected with the SACs of Ocean County and with you guys and a couple of others. However, just trying to get our name out there. Our clinicians working with the youth at this time are currently all CADCs themselves. I know that was a barrier for some providers looking for that qualification. So we made sure that the clinicians working with our youth are all CADC certified. At this time, we also have a physician on staff who is able to see the youth and kind of assess on a case-by-case basis medication, if appropriate, for substance abuse and co-occurring mental health. We are currently the only children's system of care contracted agency in Ocean County, which is super exciting. So we are trying to just highlight that as well. We are a Medicaid facility, and also for our youth, we have extensive grant programs. So for our youth, there's no barrier to services. At this time, we have 3 clinicians working with the youth and 2 clinicians available to run the intensive outpatient and outpatient groups. So that is a little bit about Iron Recovery. If anybody has any questions, please let me know.
Awesome. I had a question. I wasn't sure if you touched on it. So, for the youth that would be attending either outpatient or the intensive outpatient, is there a urine screening component to that?
Yes, absolutely. So as per requirement with whether it be outpatient or intensive outpatient, there is a minimum requirement of a weekly urine screen. We also have the extensive panels. So for youth that are experiencing marijuana issues, we have extensive paneling that is still also testing for marijuana at this time. I know there's also a barrier with some providers and the legalization of weed and those things. We are still able to run like extensive panels and understand kind of what the youth is using and to what extent.
That's important.
I have a question. If the youth is using alcohol, how do you test for that?
So it still comes up on the so in the panel that's included with the THC, it's a 14 panel, and included in the 14 panel urine screen, alcohol is just already included. So that is also being screened at the same time.
Okay.
Also, if alcohol is a barrier, we do also have a breathalyzer on site. So if somebody appears to be under the influence or smells like alcohol, we can also breathalyze on site if that's something requested as well.
Great.
Anyone else have any other questions for Ashley specific to iron recovery?
I do. I just have a question regarding like the referral process. Is it like something that we would do, or does the family contact you directly?
So it's kind of, we're working with different providers to see kind of what would be best for their systems. We do have a referral form and a fax cover sheet in place. So essentially it's like a little checklist of the information we would need to contact the youth. If it's coming from a referral source such as you guys, we also include a release of information from the get-go, so we can kind of say like, hi, we were able to follow up with the youth, the parents are unreceptive, whatever it may be. So some providers are just kind of handing out that checklist of like, hey, you can reach out to Iron Recovery. This is kind of just what you need to go there. Whereas some other providers are like, we want to do that release of information, that fax cover sheet, and kind of streamline it ourselves. So it's kind of up to the provider. So whatever would work best for Ocean Partnership for Children.
I do know we have your referral sheet on SharePoint. So we do have that. I don't believe we have the fax cover sheet. So if you don't mind sending that over to me,
Absolutely.
so I could provide that to staff. Yeah, so I could provide that to them, and we already have the form. So would it be best if a care manager was interested, they reached out, they completed the referral form? Would that be possible to send that via encrypted email, or would you prefer fax?
We're currently preferring fax at this time just because as our program grows, we are getting new staff members. So just to make sure that absolutely nobody gets lost and that there's follow-up continuously every day, we have a system in place to make sure that there's continuous care and follow-up despite staff changes. So currently fax is the best resource. However, if there are special questions or things of that nature, the fax cover sheet that we've updated has Aubrey Hunt's contact information for kind of those special occasions. And it's kind of like, hey, how can we best serve those clients? She can best direct those questions.
Great, great. So yeah, whenever you want to send that over to me, and I'll include, I send this recording out to all
Mhm.
staff in case they weren't able to attend and they want to watch to learn more about the resource. So in that email, I'll also include the fax number and the process to complete a referral.
Thank you so very much. That'd be wonderful.
Any other questions from anyone? All right. Thank you so much, Ashley. I look forward to hearing from you with the cover sheet and hopefully complete some referrals for youth in the community.
Absolutely. That would be so amazing. I look forward to working with you, Caitlin, and I can't wait for the school year to kick off and to see what it brings.
Yes, awesome. All right. Thank you, everyone. Have a great day.
Have a
Thank
great
you.
day.
Bye-bye.
Yeah.